Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Top eBay Sports Card Sales of the Week, 90's edition. We recap the previous week's top 5 sales in football, hockey, baseball, and basketball.
Unlike our weekly junk wax list, this list has no restrictions on what can be included, except for only one sale of each individual card can occupy a spot on this list.
Let's get started.
Starting off with football in the number 5 position, from 1998 Bowman's Best Autographs, we have the Peyton Manning rookie card in a PSA 10. This card sold for $2,280. This is a record as the previous high for a PSA 10 was only $835 last July. This card has a pop of only 19. In the number 4 position, from 1998 Topps Chrome, we have the Randy Moss rookie card refractor in a BGS 9.5. This card sold for $2,300. The subgrades for this card are all 9.5s except for a 9 for corners, and has a pop of only 55. There are 4 pristine 10s graded higher, however there are no black labels. In the number 3 position, from 1998 Topps Chrome, we have a Peyton Manning rookie card in a PSA 10. This card sold for $3,068, still off from the record of this card, which is $5,995. Moving on to the number 2 position, from 1998 Upper Deck SP Authentic, we have the Peyton Manning rookie card, numbered out of 2,000. This card was graded a PSA 9 and sold for $3,500. This is a record for a PSA 9, as the previous high was $2,650, and this was in November of last year. PSA 10s of this card sell for over $15,000. And in the number 1 position for football this week is the 1998 Metal Universe Precious Metal Gems Barry Sanders, numbered out of 50. This card was graded in a PSA 9 and sold for $12,611. This card only has a pop of 2 and none are graded higher, and there's no sales history on PSA. The total for the top 5 90s football cards this week was $23,759. This is extremely higher than last week's total of $9,837. Very strong week for football. Moving on to hockey in the number 5 position, from 1998 Upper Deck Choice, we have the Pavel Bure Star Quest Gold, numbered out of 100. This card sold in raw condition for $925. There have been no Pavel Bure Star Quest Gold cards submitted to PSA, Beckett, or SGC, and this seems like a strong price for a raw card. In the number 4 position, from 1998 O-Pee-Chee Chrome, we have the Wayne Gretzky Blast from the Past in a PSA 10. This card sold for $1 shy of $1,500 and is a record for a PSA 10, as the previous high was only $700. This previous high was from back in 2018. This card in a PSA 10 has a pop of 14 on 32 submitted to PSA, which is a pretty high gem rate. In the number 3 position, from 1990 Upper Deck French, we have the Jaromir Jagr rookie card, graded in a BGS Pristine 10. This card sold for $1,500. This card has all 10 subgrades except for a 9.5 for edges, and has a pop of 15, with only one graded higher black label. In the number 2 position, from 1990 O-Pee-Chee Premier, we have the Sergei Fedorov rookie card, also graded as a pristine BGS 10. This card sold for $1,750 and had all 10 subgrades except for 9.5 for centering. This card is a pop of 18, with none graded higher as there's no black labels of this card. And in the number 1 position, also from 1990 O-Pee-Chee Premier, is the Jaromir Jagr rookie card, graded at pristine BGS 10. This card sold for a whopping $4,750 at auction. This pristine example only had a 9.5 subgrade for surface. There are 0 cards graded higher as there's no black labels. This card has a pop of only 33. And to put the sale in perspective, the highest price for a PSA 10 so far has been only $571. The total for the top 5 90s hockey cards this week was $10,424, which is up significantly from the prior week's total of only $2,813. Moving on to baseball, in the number 5 position, from 1991 Topps, we have the Ken Griffey Jr. Desert Shield, graded in a PSA 10, which sold for $7,402. This is a record for a PSA 10, as the previous high was $7,000 from last September. This card only has a pop of 25. In the number 4 position, from 1992 Little Sun High School, we have the Derek Jeter pre-rookie card auto, graded at PSA 9 with the autograph authenticated. This card sold for $7,600, which is a record for a PSA 9, as the previous high was only $6,150. This card has a very low pop of only 16, and there are 6 cards graded higher as PSA 10s. One of those 10s sold for $60,000 in May of 2019. I wonder what that would fetch at auction now. I bet you it would definitely be a 6-figure sale. In the number 3 position, from 1997 Upper Deck, we have a Ken Griffey Jr. game jersey patch and a PSA 9. This card sold for $7,877. This card has a pop of only 5, with none graded higher. And there's only one other sale recorded on PSA's website, and that was from 2017 for $1,650, and it was for the exact same card. In the number 2 position, from 1993 Upper Deck SP, we have the Derek Jeter rookie card autographed and graded a BGS 9 for the card with a 10 grade for the auto. This card was listed for $30,000 and sold for a best offer of $10,000. The BGS 9 pop is $2,857. And finishing it off for baseball last week in the number 1 position, from 1993 Upper Deck SP, we have a Derek Jeter rookie card, graded a BGS 9.5. This card sold for $20,200. The subgrades for this card had a 9 for surface, 9.5s for edges and corners, and a 10 for centering. The BGS 9.5 is a pop of only 270, but none are graded higher. For comparison, PSA 9s sell for around 8 or 9K, but definitely have a lot higher population. And PSA 10s sell for around $160,000 to $180,000. The total of the top 5 90s baseball cards this week was $53,079. This almost doubles last week's total of $27,490. Another strong week for baseball. And finishing off with basketball, in the number 5 position, we have the 1996 Topps Finest Kobe Bryant rookie card refractor, graded a BGS 9. This card sold for $13,999. The subgrades for this card were 9.5s for edges and cornering, 9 for surface, and an 8.5 for centering. And you can definitely see from the pictures that it is off top to bottom. This card has a pop of only 60, with 7 cards graded higher as 9.5s. There are no 10s and no black labels. A PSA 9 sold last month for around $12,000, so it's definitely a strong price for this BGS 9 with a premium over PSA. In the number 4 position, also from 1996 Topps Finest, is the Kobe Bryant Airs Refractor, graded in a PSA 8. This card unbelievably sold for $15,999. The last sale of a PSA 8 was in 2017 for only $677. Something seems a bit off with this sale, as it seems way too high for a PSA 8, as 9s sell for around $20,000. And even though the pop of PSA 8s is only 8, there are 72 that are graded higher for refractors with no coatings. And for refractors with coatings, there are 27 8s and 74 graded higher 9s and 10s. So I don't think this was a very good buy for an 8, and I'd be surprised if the sale actually went through. In the number 3 position, from 1996 Topps Chrome, we have another Kobe Bryant rookie card, but this one graded as a PSA 10. This card sold for $27,000, which is a record for a PSA 10, as the previous high from only back in December was $24,000. PSA 10s have a pop of 830. In the number 2 position from 1997 Flair Showcase, we have the Michael Jordan number 1 Rose 0, numbered out of 250. This card was graded at PSA 10 and sold for $1 shy at $35,000. This is a huge record, and this card only has a pop of 17. There hasn't been a 10 that has sold since January of 2019, and that one sold for $1,568. However, a PSA 9 sold in December for greater than $14,000 to show that these cards have definitely seen a lot of appreciation last year. And to finish it off in the number 1 position from 1997 Skybox EX 2001, we have the Kobe Bryant Jambalaya, graded a PSA 10. This card sold for $65,000. The odds of pulling a Jambalaya from a pack were 1 in 10,800, and this card has a pop of only 15. The previous record for this card was $25,988, which was from June of last year, and it was the exact same card in that sale. So whoever was lucky to purchase it then more than doubled their money in 7 months. The total of all 5 90s sales for basketball this week is an amazing $156,997. This is more than 3 times last week's total of $47,071. What a crazy week for basketball this week. And the grand total sales of 90 cards from all 4 sports this week is $244,259. An amazing week compared to last week's total of $87,211. And I can't wait to see what surprises next week holds. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. In addition, hit that bell icon and get notifications so you don't miss out on any of our future great content.